Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. Adam channel. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Adam. We're so happy to be here with you today. It's always a joy to share our English tips.
Yes, Adam, it really is. And before we start our wonderful chat today, please remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It really helps us a lot.
Exactly. Your support means the world to us. Thank you so much.
So, Adam, today we have a super important topic. It's all about training your mouth and your mind for English. What do you think about that?
Oh, Sarah, I love this topic. It's something so many learners ask us about. They often say, Adam, I understand English. I can read it, I can listen to it, but I just can't speak.
Yes, exactly. So, shall we get started?
Okay, let's do it. Sarah, have you ever wondered why some people can speak English so smoothly, while others, even after years of learning, still struggle to say a simple sentence?
Oh, absolutely. I used to think fluency was about how many words or grammar rules you knew. But now I realize it's more about training your brain and mouth to work together.
Exactly. You can know all the words, but if your mouth can't move fast enough or your brain doesn't react quickly, it's hard to speak naturally.
Yes, sometimes I know what I want to say, but it takes a few seconds to come out. It feels like my brain is buffering.
That's a perfect way to describe it, like your brain is loading slowly. The trick is to make English automatic, so you don't have to translate in your head.
Right, because when I translate, I lose my confidence. I start thinking too much, and then I speak too slowly.
That's a really common problem. The best way to fix it is to make your brain think in English.
But how do you do that? It sounds easy to say, but hard to do.
It takes practice, but it's not as hard as it sounds. For example, you can describe your daily actions in English, in your head, or out loud. Like, I'm brushing my teeth, or I'm making coffee.
Oh, that's interesting. So basically, I can talk to myself in English while doing simple things.
Exactly. That's called self-talk. It trains your brain to connect English words directly to actions and ideas, not translations.
I actually do that sometimes. When I drive to work, I talk to myself about what I see on the road or what I plan to do.
That's perfect. It may sound silly at first, but it really works. The more you do it, the faster your brain reacts.
I see. So it's like building a habit. The brain starts to use English naturally over time?
Exactly. And it's not just the brain. Your mouth needs training too.
My mouth? How do you train your mouth?
Think about it like exercise. When you go to the gym, your body learns movements through repetition. Speaking English is the same. Your mouth learns how to shape sounds through practice.
That's so true. I remember when I first learned English, my tongue got tired after speaking for a long time.
That happens to everyone. It's because the muscles in your mouth aren't used to those new movements.
So the more we speak, the more comfortable our mouths become.
Exactly. Repetition is everything. Say the same phrases many times until your mouth remembers them.
Like learning a song. After you repeat it enough, it just comes out naturally.
Perfect comparison. When you learn to sing, your brain and mouth work together. Speaking English fluently is very similar.
You know, sometimes I practice by repeating lines from movies or podcasts. I listen carefully and then try to copy them.
That's one of the best methods. When you repeat after a native speaker, you're training your ears, your brain, and your mouth at all once.
It also helps me with rhythm and tone. I start to feel how English flows.
Yes, English isn't just about words, it's about rhythm. Every language has its own music, and English has a special beat.
That's so true. When I speak slowly and without rhythm, it sounds unnatural. But when I follow the tone I hear in native speech, it feels smoother.
Exactly. You don't need to speak fast, just naturally. Sometimes slow, clear sentences sound better than fast, broken ones.
I agree. I think fluency is about comfort, not speed.
You're absolutely right. Fluency means you can speak easily and confidently, not perfectly.
That makes me feel better. I used to think I had to speak like a native speaker.
No way! Even native speakers make mistakes all the time. What matters is that you can express yourself.
That's so true. I guess confidence plays a big role in speaking.
It does. Maybe the biggest role. You can train your mouth all day, but if your brain is afraid, your words will freeze.
That's exactly what happens to me when I speak in front of people. I start worrying about mistakes instead of focusing on the message.
The secret is to relax. When your mind is calm, your mouth follows naturally.
So basically, we need to train both our confidence and our speech.
Yes, think of it as teamwork. Your brain plans what to say, your mouth delivers it, and your confidence keeps everything smooth.
I like that idea. Brain, mouth, and confidence working together.
It's like a small orchestra. When they play in harmony, it sounds beautiful.
That's such a great image. I think from now on, I'll imagine my mouth and brain playing music together.
I love that. And just like musicians, the more you practice, the better your performance becomes.
You know what's interesting? I feel that when I speak English often, even my thinking in English becomes faster.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. The brain starts connecting thoughts directly to English words. No translation in between.
It's like the brain builds a new road, and each time you speak, that road becomes smoother.
Perfect metaphor. The more you use that road, the easier it gets to travel.
So, to train my brain, I should think and talk in English every day.
Yes, it doesn't have to be long. Even 5 or 10 minutes of focused speaking can make a difference.
That's doable. Maybe I'll start doing short English moments each day, like talking to myself while I make coffee.
That's a great idea. And don't forget to listen a lot, too. Your brain needs input to produce output.
I'll remember that. Listening fills the brain, and speaking empties it.
Exactly. You fill it with good examples, then use those examples when you talk.
You make it sound so simple.
Because it really is. The key is consistency. Practice a little every day, and your brain and mouth will get stronger together.
I feel inspired already. Maybe learning to speak English fluently isn't as complicated as people think.
It's not. It's just about time, patience, and a positive attitude.
You're right. From now on, I'll talk more, worry less, and let my brain and mouth learn naturally.
That's the spirit, Sarah. You'll be amazed how quickly you improve once you stop trying to be perfect.
Thanks, Adam. Talking about this actually makes me want to go practice right now.
Go ahead. The best time to start speaking is always right now.
Then let's continue in English all day.
Deal.
So, Sarah, after our chat earlier, I kept thinking about one thing. How do we make speaking feel natural every single day, not just during study time?
Good question. For me, it starts with tiny moments. When I unlock the door, I say, "Home sweet home." When I pour tea, I say, "That smells nice." Little phrases keep English alive.
I like that. It's like giving your day a soundtrack. And those phrases become ready-to-use building blocks in real conversations.
Exactly. Then, when someone asks me about my day, the words are already warm. They've been used.
What about speed? People always ask, how can I speak faster?
I don't try to speak fast. I try to speak in one breath per idea. If my idea is big, I break it into smaller ideas. That way, my voice stays steady.
One breath per idea. I love that. It stops the panic. You say one clear thought, then the next.
And it gives your brain a moment to choose the next phrase. Silence can be your friend.
True. Pausing makes you sound confident, not weak. It shows you're in control of your message.
Another thing that helps is telling short, daily stories. Not big, perfect stories, just a few lines with a beginning and an end.
Like, this morning I missed my bus, but I met a kind driver who waited for me. Simple, real, human.
Right. Real details carry the conversation. People respond to feelings more than fancy words.
Speaking of feelings, I notice my English gets smoother when I care about the topic. Interest fuels fluency.
Same here. If I talk about books, I can speak for hours. If the topic is boring, my sentences break.
So, the trick is to bring a little emotion. Even a small opinion helps. I liked it. I found it challenging. It surprised me.
Exactly. Add a feeling, and the sentence suddenly breathes.
How do you keep your confidence on tough days?
I give myself permission to be imperfect. I say, "Today, I'm showing up, not showing off." That simple promise calms me.
I'm stealing that line. Showing up, not showing off. It shifts the focus from performance to connection.
Yes, and I also keep a few flexible lines ready. Things like, "Give me a second," or "Let me think." They protect the flow.
I use "here's how I see it" when I need time. By the time I finish that line, my idea has arrived.
That's clever. Another helper is your body. If my shoulders relax, my words relax.
Posture is a silent coach. When I sit tall, my voice travels farther and feels clearer.
And smiling changes everything. Not a big performance smile, just a warm one. It softens the sound.
It invites the listener in. You can hear a smile through the voice.
Do you ever practice with background noise? Cafes, streets, trains?
I do. It teaches me to keep my message strong even when life is messy. If I can keep my rhythm in a noisy place, a quiet room feels easy.
I practice while walking. The steps give me a beat. I say a sentence every 3 or 4 steps.
That's a great idea. Movement helps thought. I sometimes pace around the room while rehearsing a difficult call.
Rehearsal is underrated. I preview a conversation in my head, greeting, small talk, key point, goodbye. Then the real thing is smoother.
It's like drawing a map before the trip. You still improvise, but you know the main roads.
Exactly. And if I forget a word, I walk around it. Instead of elevator, I say the moving box that takes you up. People still understand.
Paraphrasing is a superpower. It keeps the road open when a word disappears.
Do you remember any moment when your speaking suddenly felt different? Like a small breakthrough?
Yes, the first time I told a long story and the listener laughed at the right spot. I realized, oh, they're not waiting for perfect grammar. They just want the picture.
I had a similar moment when a colleague said, "I love how clearly you explain things." It wasn't perfect English, it was clear English.
Clear beats perfect every time.
Totally. Clarity carries kindness. People feel safe when they understand you.
Let's talk about mornings and evenings. When is your voice most ready?
Evenings. My mind is softer and the words come gently. Mornings are good for short, bright sentences.
I'm the opposite. Mornings feel fresh. By night, I prefer listening. Maybe the key is to notice your personal rhythm and use it.
Yes, work with your rhythm, not against it. If your best speaking window is 8 a.m., use it for harder tasks.
Another window is after a good laugh. Joy frees the voice.
So true. When I laugh, my sentences dance. It's easier to connect.
What about keeping the habit for months? People start strong and then stop.
I anchor English to existing habits. T means 1 paragraph aloud. Commuting means a 2-minute self-talk. Anchors make practice automatic.
I attach it to brushing my teeth. I say tomorrow's schedule out loud while I'm getting ready for bed. It's short, but it repeats daily.
Repetition beats motivation. Small, steady steps win.
Agreed. And community helps. A friend who enjoys talking is a treasure.
I have a call buddy. We chat for 10 minutes on Wednesdays. It's simple, but it keeps the channel open.
I like that. Consistency with a witness.
Exactly. And we keep it light. If we feel tired, we talk about food or pets. Easy topics keep the door unlocked.
Do you ever switch styles? Formal at work? Casual with friends?
Yes, but I don't overthink it. Formal means shorter sentences and polite openings. Casual means longer lines and more reactions.
That's a clean way to see it. Not a new language, just a different outfit.
Nicely said. And both outfits are still you.
Before we wrap up, if someone is listening right now and feels stuck, what would you tell them?
Speak today. Not perfectly. Honestly. Pick one small moment and talk through it. Your voice is ready even if your fear says it isn't.
I'd add, be kind to your future self. Leave a few words in the air every day so tomorrow's you has something to hold.
I love that. Leave words in the air.
And remember, connection is the goal. If your listener understands your heart, Your English is already good.
Couldn't agree more. Let's make a promise. No more waiting for perfect conditions.
Deal. We'll talk when it's noisy, when we're busy, when we're shy, because real life won't pause for us.
And that's okay. Our voices can grow in the middle of real life.
Thanks for this conversation, Sarah. It felt human.
That's the best way to speak. Human. Shall we keep chatting on our walk?
Absolutely. New street, new sentences.
New sentences, same heart.
Let's go.
Thank you so much for joining today's lesson, and it was great to see you. Stay healthy and keep practicing.
If you find this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next English lessons. Your support means a lot to us and helps us to be more motivated to create more interesting and useful content, helping you speak English naturally and confidently every day. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.
We will be back soon with another interesting episode. Bye!